Hey everybody, welcome to week 2 in this series on relationships. You made it back, so good for you. Thanks for committing to the process. The first week we talked about wisdom, and this past weekend we talked about humility. Now, humility is the chief virtue of the Christian life. Why is that? Because all godly virtues flow out of humility. If you remember in the passage of scripture we looked at in 1 Peter chapter 5, God opposes the proud, but gives grace to the, gives grace to the humble. And so what we talked about this past weekend is what does it mean to walk in humility? And if you remember, it's as simple as this. Humility is just about honesty. Pride's about pretending, and humility is about reality. Now, one of the reasons that humility is the chief virtue of the Christian life is because the only way to experience the real love of God, the real grace of God, is to be courageous enough to be the real you. God can't love or help who you're pretending to be because that person doesn't exist. The other side of that, of course, is the only way to experience the real love of other people in your life is to be courageous enough to be the real you. Your spouse, your kids, your siblings, your coworkers, your friends, the people in this group can't love who you're pretending to be because that person doesn't exist. And so here's what I want to encourage you to do. Go ahead and begin to practice humility in the group. A lot of times church is the place where you come to pretend. Don't let this group be that. No fakers or posers, right? In this group. Now, if everybody looked at you just now, then you know who you are. Okay, hopefully that didn't happen. But at church sometimes we hide things. We try to pretend that we have it all together. Let me just help you. I'm the lead pastor in our church, and I don't have it all together. If you're looking for a perfect church and for a perfect pastor, you have come to the wrong place, okay? And by the way, if you ever find a perfect church or a perfect pastor, if you find the perfect church, don't go there because you'll screw it up, all right? I'm going to say what we're saying every week in the series. There are no perfect people, so there are no perfect relationships, and we all need God. Here's the thing. When you and I step into a place of humility and we just admit that we're a bit of a mess, that actually allows God the opportunity to bless the mess of our lives and help us. So, go ahead and in the group, start being courageous enough to be the real you. It doesn't mean that this week you have to confess your deepest, darkest sin, okay? It probably wouldn't even be healthy. But be honest about where you are in your relationships and be honest about what you're learning, what you're struggling with in the series so that God can help you as well as the other people in the group. Get it? Got it? Good. Okay, so let's start the group with this question. Is it easier to trust God or other people with the real you? God bless you guys. Have a great group. I'll see you soon.